So it's Duke, it's Miami, it's basically for College Football Nation, it's your Friday night. If you want to watch the most important game going on, it's for the Coastal Division leadership and a very early season look at who could be the front runner there. Of course, Virginia Tech, I'm sure, is going to have a say. But your thoughts about Duke and Miami's preparation for the Blue Devils? Daniel Jones, a very hot quarterback, a very hot team, a team that a couple weeks ago dismantled a Northwestern team that we expected to be a fringe top 25 team coming off a bowl win, and they just completely ran away from the Wildcats, and they got a win against North Carolina. Not supposed to be a great team, but North Carolina's decent, coming off a 30-point win against Old Dominion, and they took out the Tar Heels, and they're sitting at 4-0.
Yeah, the Blue Devils, to be honest, these past 4 games early in the season, they proved that they mean business and that they're not just a basketball school, and that they're gonna make some noise in the ACC and, like you said, in the Coastal. So when it comes to Duke, I mean, obviously we have the history, and that's been talked about, playing there a couple of years back, which funny because Roger, that was his only start prior to this season. Between his game, he played a good game, but between he was down, he wasn't down, 8 laterals, refs getting suspended. There's a lot of history there, so I think that honestly adds a lot of energy to the game in itself, and what's obviously coming at the cost for this type of game where these two teams are fighting for that division. So I think Duke has impressed. I think that they've shown that team that's definitely up there, especially with North UNC losing their quarterback last year. So they've kind of taken the reins in that state as of right now. So when it comes to Miami, I think when you're a team like them, I think it's more working on their game plan more than Duke. I don't think they're as worried about how do we necessarily work for all these weapons that they have. I think it's more if we play our game plan. Coaches say it all the time. This is a team that, I mean, I truly believe, and most people would as well, that the Canes are just more talented than. So if they pull out their game plan and they execute, it shouldn't be a huge problem for them. I think they should be able to pull it out.
Miami at Duke, Friday night, ESPN, 7 o'clock Eastern time. We're joined by Isaiah Kim Martinez. He joins us as the sports editor from the Miami Hurricane. It's the on-campus site for Miami athletics and Miami football in particular. Isaiah, we appreciate the time. Stop by anytime to talk Miami football with us.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you, Mark.